Hello and welcome to Gaming Gain. My name is Muzz and today I'm going to be showing you my shoulders workout. This is the workout that I've been doing at home since quarantine started. I hope you enjoy, hope you can take something from it. Again, it's just to show you what I'm doing, potentially to inspire you with your own workout or give you some ideas. So hope you enjoy. Here is the list of exercises we're going to be doing. I'll get a little bit more into them when I actually show them, but what I want to focus on is kind of how I do the exercises, how many reps and kind of the rest. So I do them 4 times each, do each exercise with 1 minute rest in between. Now that's quite small, that's quite a short rest time, which is what I enjoy. I enjoy putting more stress on my body. The less rest time you have, the more stress you're putting your body under, but the more you're getting out of your workout because of that. And a big thing I want to talk about is reps and how I do them, because a lot of people will just do as many as they can do, have a rest, then do as many as they can do, have a rest, and the reps will go down and down because if you're having a shorter rest period, that's going to happen. But the way I do my reps is I will pick a number. So say for the first exercise where I use reps is the overhead shoulder press. Now I believe I chose 10 or 11, so let's say 10. Each time I do the set, I'm aiming for 10, and I get to 10 every time. Now people will say, well, why don't you go higher than that? Well, if I went higher than that, let's say I got 13, 14 the first time, then I got 12, 11 the next, then 9, 8 the next, and then the final set I'm down at like the 7s and 6s, because that's going to happen. That would accumulate, I don't know, I'm not doing the maths in my head, but essentially if I do 10 reps each time, that's me doing 40 reps in total. Whereas if in the past I have done the maximum set, the maximum reps, and I've calculated the total and it's been below 40. So by evening out the sets to a set number of reps, it actually means that I'm doing more work than if I was doing the maximum, if that makes sense. So hopefully you see that in the video, and I'll explain a little bit more which exercise I do that with. But first exercise is going to be the planche. With the planche, this is all about just keeping myself balanced for as long as possible. There's nothing to do with reps, it's all about balance, and there's no easy way to do the planche. It is a hard exercise. It is taking me a lot of time to get where I am, probably over a year of actually doing it consistently to get to this point. So I have so much further to go, but it is a very impressive exercise if you can do it properly, and enjoyable because it's challenging for me, and it's every time I do it, I feel like I'm progressing just that little bit further, and it's a nice challenging exercise which keeps me coming back. And that's one of the main things that I work out for, is the challenge of it. Enjoyment, obviously I enjoy what I get out of it, but I like a good challenge, and the planche is certainly giving me that at the moment. The overhead shoulder press is next, and this is the first one with reps. I do 11 reps throughout each of the 4 sets as I talked about. That means I'm doing 44 reps altogether, whereas if I was to do maximum, I believe I would get below that. Now with the technique in this one, not much to it. My legs are slightly one in front of the other, that's just for balance. It's all about the upper body here. My shoulders are doing all the work. I'm keeping it at a nice steady pace, I'm not exploding up and then gently bring it back down. It seems to be a consistent pace all the way up and all the way down. That's going to make the exercise a lot harder for myself. Now with all the exercises, you're going to want to go for the full extension, so I'm bringing it all the way down and extending right the way up. That's working the full part of the muscle, and that's what you should do no matter if you're at home or in the gym. Whatever exercise you're doing, you're trying to use as much range of motion as you can to help work the muscles better. With this exercise, you can do do these with dumbbells, you can do it with tins of soup. You know, you can improvise if you're at home, if you don't have a straight bar like I do. That's what it's all about. Whether we're at home, we don't have the gym equipment, it's all about improvising. You'll see me improvise later on in the video. This is the Hindu push-up, or the dive bomber push-up as I've also seen it called. So start off in a pike push-up position, and then you're going to scrape your hair almost along the mat. Then you're going to get into a half push-up position, and then instead of pushing your whole body up, you're going to just push up your shoulders, leaving your hips where they are, and then once you get up, you're going to push your hips back into that pike push-up position. And this is one of my favourite exercises to do, one of my favourite shoulder exercises to do. It's just such an enjoyable movement. I think it's because it's more dynamic than your average, you know, workout exercise. There's a lot more movement to it than that, and it's just relaxing as well. You really get into your breathing in this exercise. It is a tough exercise as well. It really works your triceps, really works your shoulders. All parts of the shoulders. It works different aspects because you're moving in different ways. This is another one where I've set the reps for a set number, and that's what I'm going to do from now on. All the exercises from here on out are set reps. And I hope that you're noticing that in each of the exercises that I've done, I've not rushed any of the movements. I'm trying to keep them at a nice, consistent pace throughout. It may get hard towards the end, but I'm still trying to keep that pace the same, because it's going to help my muscles if I'm going at a slower pace and I'm going at the same pace, because it just works them a lot harder. So try and keep that in mind if you're going to try these exercises. Or if you're just doing your own workout, keep it at a consistent pace. And if you're doing muscle work, keep it at a slower pace, especially if you're doing body weight or lighter weight stuff. That'll really work your muscles a lot harder. With all that talk of being slow, here is a fast and explosive movement for you now. Here is pushbacks, and this is another great exercise, very new to my routine. You're going to start off in a regular push-up position, except my legs are slightly apart and slightly bent as well. And then you're going to, instead of lowering yourself to the ground, you're going to essentially almost push yourself forward while getting to the ground, and then you're going to push back into almost like a bear crawl position, and then from there you're just going back and forth to that same position. Tough exercise, this one, especially because it's so explosive. It takes up a lot of energy, but you get a nice burn in your shoulders, and that's what you want. Now we move on to the elevated pike push-up. This involves you putting your feet onto a higher surface than your hand, and then you're going to lower your head towards the ground. Now this one is quite dangerous if you don't have the upper body strength to perform this. But at the end of this, I show you what a regular pike push-up looks like, so you can do that if you're not comfortable doing this. With this exercise, it is important that your head is looking at your feet. Now, it's important because that means that you are actually working more of the shoulder muscles, whereas if you were to look forward and have your head forward, like I've got here, you'd be doing more of an incline push-up. It is strange how such a simple movement can change the muscles that you're working. When you're doing this, please make sure you use something stable. I use two different pieces of equipment here. I use a chair and a kind of workbench, and both of them were stable. The chair is not as high as the workbench, so it's slightly easier. Try the pike push-up first, the easier version, which is going to be on at the end, and then gradually move yourself up towards the harder stuff. Last but not least, we have the pull-ups. Now, unfortunately, these pull-ups are not great because I am using a bar that is between a door, so it is not ideal, but unfortunately this is the only thing I have to actually do pull-ups at the moment. I have to wear gloves because the bar is so slippery, and it's a weird kind of thickness as well, which makes it hard to grip when you don't have these gloves on. So with the pull up, what I'm doing here is, because my legs are so long, I'm actually having to keep them up in front of me like an L sit. So I've got my legs up in front of me and I'm pulling myself up, which makes it a lot harder. It works a lot more of my abdominal muscles, and then you just try to pull yourself up. You know, there's no great science to a pull up. Just try and get your head above that bar, try to get your chin right above it, and that's one rep. Again, try to go all the way back down, and then yeah, that's a pull-up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you've taken something away from it. I'm going to be doing all my workouts, so this is just one of my bigger workouts that I do. And yeah, if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, do all that good stuff. And any thoughts, comments, general hostile remarks, leave them below. Thank you very much.